Profiles. Oh, actually, we probably shouldn't look at this. Mia, rest in peace. Oh, she's 17? Oh. Wait, how old? I'm 27. That's not bad at all. Defendant, Mia's little sister and a spirit medium in training. Detective, he's 30? I thought he was in his like 40s. Detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, a gifted prosecutor and a ruthless man who'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Oh god, I'm gonna be facing me. Ah, shit. Except I wouldn't, like, you know, forge evidence and shit, but I would be I am absolutely ruthless. I guess I'll ask, I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning to talk to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. I'll get to know her. Couldn't think of it, I had completely forgot about her. Thanks. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Oh, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then? Haha, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. You know it. Let's go and check her out. No, I didn't mean to go here. To the Gatewater Hotel. September 6th, at Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I want to kill myself. Commitment to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of a beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Yo, buddy. Let's examine her. Oh, it looks like two people are here. Bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must have been staying with her. I wouldn't doubt it. There's a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. God, is she a fucking rabbit? You really shouldn't play around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside the drawer. Let's talk a little bit. What you witnessed. You think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe? Incident? You sound like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that, happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see, well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. I'm going to have so much fun pulling the truth out of this one. Could you just, who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Tee, you know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, okay, let's just say I believe she's into questionable activities with money. No, I'm not doing the fucking teehees anymore. That's too many teehees in 2 minutes. And you had your little hopes out, didn't you? Oh boy. Okay, are you gonna just answer a question? What room number is this? I'm not telling. Oh my god. I guess I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Oh god. Can I present her anything? Glass shards? Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness. It's just like the movies. Yeah. Can I just examine that again one more time? What's inside, I wonder? Cough. Maybe later. Have a nice evening or morning, ma'am. Is he back yet? Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem! That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. Please tell me he's not going to be a reoccurring person. April, May, 23, an eyewitness to the event's testimonies that she saw Maya commit the murder. She's obviously lying. That badge on your collar. Yes, so you're a lawyer, are you not? Are you now? Yes, well, yes. Well, what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter. You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Cut it out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? I'm actually quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. Taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How do you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? No, please don't make me talk as him anymore. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. Well, the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Good day, sir. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look somewhere else. I think not. Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've got nothing more to discuss with you. It's because Edgeworth is taking the case, right? A veteran defense attorney and Mia's mentor. Wow. What's going on here? How do you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Ha ha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I wouldn't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying it. Jeez. Can I present you with the receipt? Anything? Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter. Okay, buddy, I mean... Wait, can I present you with the autopsy? Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter. Good day, sir. Good day. Oh, I need to get to the detention center now. Dick. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention center. Visitors room. Mia. Hey. Oh, hey, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy and he was all skin and bones. Well, that's a lie. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Look, I'll be your lawyer, don't worry about it. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know, so she could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say the ESP runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There's a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer and she'd left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my ESP powers. My ESP. I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. Who is he? So who is this man ruined your mother? Probably Miles Edgeworth, right? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir for it. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and that the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became a laughingstock in the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White. That was his name, my sister told me. White. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. What should I do? Do I just leave her here and go home? No, I'm defending her. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. Someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. Actually, it's harder to assume she is. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior, was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know I've been there a long, long time ago. No. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya. I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, man, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me, too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Yep, let's go ahead and move over there. To the Gatewater Hotel. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Oh, I almost forgot. Gah! You came back quick. I might ask you to inform, I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corps phoned in. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corps. Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined me and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? It could be. No, we're looking over here. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer, and now's my chance to see what's inside. Oh, that was used to unscrew the phone receiver. What do we have here? A wiretap, hmm? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Or it could just be something completely different. Found it's just a wiretap. Okay, it doesn't say anything. Good fucking figure, wiretap. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Yeah, let's save. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. Actually, any more? Oh, bellboy. Bellboy at the Gatewater Hotel. 26 male. Any other evidence I haven't looked at? Oh, this just got rearranged. I thought something was missing. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Mayafay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence that she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. You may call your first witness. The prosecution calls the chief office at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicide down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe to us, for us, the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death, loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Awesome. Now, detective. Floor plans. Let me check. Just to see how everything's lined up. Okay, so the window actually doesn't show anyone entering the room. So that's probably going to be important because she's probably going to say that she saw what's-her-face enter the room. And it's impossible. You only can see where the body was and where the chairs are. So that's probably going to be important to keep those lines of sight in order. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There are two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. Probably a paper airplane. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she'd bluff and impress the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Heh. I should have expected Mayo. Fuck, I'm gonna get that wrong constantly. I already apologize. I suck at names. Would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Trying to bluff. I don't know what I can press on. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There are two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. I can't see a single contradiction. What's there to be suspicious of? Fuck. Oh, just press. Okay, just press it with stuff. There are two people. Oh, I want her details. Press on that. Hold on, just 1 second. Yes? Fired correctly. You said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious. Sure she isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about it first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Okay, he didn't cut himself, he just used her blood and wrote it down. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. I already know that to be false, though. Order in my goddamn court. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you test about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I forgot. I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers before she died. The victim's... buddy. She died instantly. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks, no, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This report from your department, Detective, immediately due to the blow from a blunt object. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting. Your way out of this one. Your way out of this one, Detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day of the murder, the day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Oh, this is such horseshit. Death was almost instant due to a blow from a blunt object. But there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. So, no personal attacks, your question. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated to the court record. Oh my god. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like it to call its next witness. Oh my god, that's such fucking horseshit. Died from a blow. May have lived. Whatever. May have lived.